Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm Candace, obviously. Hopefully you've seen me before. When I was thinking about what video to do next, I was very apprehensive because there's so much going on in the world right now. And the last thing I wanted to do was come off as like,
look at me, I'm making a video while the world is burning.
But I was thinking about just how current events have really taken a toll on a lot of our mental health, especially when we're in a position where we feel helpless. Like, we can't give the amount of help that we want to give to people who really need it right now. And I think there's also the onslaught of this 24-hour news cycle that's going on, and then all of these different things that are popping up, and it definitely has had an effect on my mental health. I'm sure it has with others. So I was thinking, maybe I can do a video on mental health. I'd like to show what I eat in a day to really help my mental health. And you're probably thinking like,
that's a bunch of baloney.
What you eat doesn't help your mental health or doesn't affect it. And the reality is it does. And there are a lot of studies that certain foods can help your anxiety and definitely worsen it. Caffeine especially being one of those things. You probably see like all the goops of the world saying you need to take these very expensive vitamins to equal out your hormones and make yourself feel better, when in reality you can just eat a normal type of way that doesn't involve a bunch of additional supplements and additional money. And so the typical things that I like to stick to are complex carbs, lean meats, a lot of fish. I love fish, I love sushi, and getting in those healthy fats and oils. Before we get started, I wanted to give a special shout out to the sponsor of this video, BetterHelp. I have been a huge advocate of mental health and also just talking to someone and seeking therapy, and it has made a huge difference in my life. I had my first therapy session when I was in elementary school, so I have been through it. Is there something interfering with your happiness or is preventing you from achieving your goals? I mean, you've heard about my struggles. BetterHelp will assess your needs and match you with your own licensed professional therapist. And you can start communicating within 48 hours. Just know it's not a crisis line, it's not self-help. It is professional therapy done securely online. And there's a broad range of expertise in BetterHelp's 20,000 plus therapist network, which may not be locally available in many areas. The service is available for clients worldwide, and you can log into your account anytime and send a message to your therapist. You get timely and thoughtful responses, plus you can schedule weekly video or phone sessions so you won't ever have to sit in an uncomfortable waiting room as with traditional therapy. BetterHelp is committed to facilitating great therapeutic matches, so they make it easy and free to change therapists if needed. It's more affordable than traditional offline therapy, and financial aid is available. BetterHelp wants you to start living a happier life today. So visit betterhelp.com/Lowry, that's better HELP, and join the over 1 million people taking charge of their mental health with the help of an experienced professional. In a special offer for my viewers, get 10% off your first month at betterhelp.com/Lowry. So my relationship with food has not always been the healthiest. Whenever I'm in a really bad mental state, I am a person who is an emotional eater. I eat everything I can, everything I want. I try to seek happiness in food, and it's really an unhealthy pattern at sometimes because I end up eating things that really are not beneficial in the long run to my mental and physical health. And over time, especially too with therapy, I've learned, that there is a way you can eat to maintain your mental health. And so I want to show you that today. I also want to hear from you if you have had any experiences with changing the way you eat and how it's changed your mental mindset. And I'd really love to hear from you for your favorite recipes too. I'm always down to hear new recipes. So I want to go ahead and get started here. Good morning. It's a morning, that's for sure. Oh, the sun is finally coming out. Posey is irritable this morning. So a lot of mornings I start things off with a cup of coffee. If I'm feeling particularly anxious, I try not to have coffee and exchange that for tea. I've noticed that when I have coffee when I'm not feeling mentally well and I'm feeling anxious, it just makes things worse. I typically want to start my day with oatmeal and egg whites with a little bit of spinach. So with the oats, I get the complex carbs that'll get me energized. I usually add a little bit of chocolate chips, some powdered peanut butter, and some cocoa powder. I'm a true sucker for chocolate and peanut butter. I love it so much. You've probably seen the baked oats trend. To me personally, it's overrated because you have to grind up your oats and turn it into a flour and then bake it, when in reality, you could just stick it in the microwave and you'll still get the same flavor. Every ingredient has a purpose. Well, and even if I use chocolate chips, the purpose is that they make me happy. Okay, you know what? I tried to make this all like cute and pretty, but this is all going in the same place. So I'm just gonna make a nice just drizzle here. Oh yeah. Then I love this maple Lankato flavored syrup. It's made with monk fruit sugar. Great, looking awful. Just a nice little few teaspoons there. And then you have your mush for the day. You know we gotta add that white girl seasoning. Oh, the sun. Man, spring is finally coming. I haven't seen the sun in like 5 days, so this is great. Now, you might be looking at this and being like, Candace, that's a lot of food. And you know what? You're right, because you don't have to not eat to be happy, all right? Now, this is clearly a work from home breakfast. If I'm on the go, I'll take some boiled eggs. I'll make these oats dry ahead of time and then cook them at work. But it's so good. I wish I could have made it look prettier for you, but like, you're just gonna eat it and it's still gonna taste really good. You've got the slight sweetness with the banana, then you've got your protein, and you've got your fiber and greens, and then just a little cheese to start the day. I will warn you though, this will make you go to the bathroom, so just be sure you're like near a bathroom or don't have a meeting right after eating this. Getting my mid-morning berries in. Shout out to Trader Joe's. Nothing special here. So before I started going back into the office, I had something with Posey called Sushi Tuesdays, and I would order sushi takeout every Tuesday for lunch. And so typically for lunch, I try to have some sort of fish and vegetables. So I'll have leftover salmon I cooked the day before. One of my favorite things to make is this cauliflower carrot waffle. It sounds really lame and sad, but it is so good. All it is riced carrots, cauliflower, an egg, and then about a quarter cup, a little less than a quarter cup of light mozzarella cheese, and you put it in a waffle iron. Oh boy, yes, it's a great way to get in your veggies. Anyway, today I'm doing a hybrid of a Sushi Tuesday. I got a wonderful poke bowl. Yes, this looks so delish. So I've got my fish here, my ginger, my seaweed. I put it on a little bed of lettuce here because I have a massive, look it up. It's huge. I got it from Costco. This massive thing of lettuce. I just try to force lettuce in myself. And then typically I'll get brown rice. I actually forgot to ask for brown rice today. So that basically just walks back on my entire thing about complex carbs. But you know what? I'll give myself a pass today because I love myself and I love white rice. Shout out to my LaCroix fans, and even bigger shout out to my key lime LaCroix fans. This is also like a mindfulness thing. For lunch, I got into a bad habit of just eating at my desk and just not even thinking about what I was eating. And so I've really tried to take at least 30 minutes to just eat and be by myself and just enjoy what I have, be thankful for what I have, and just be with myself. Our work culture, especially in America, has turned into this like no true lunch break. You just have lunch either at your desk or have a lunch meeting. Especially working from home, it's like you're just kind of expected to work and eat. And so I really encourage you, if you can, to just take even 10 minutes to sit, enjoy your food, meditate, watch some stupid YouTube video. I don't know. Just do something that isn't stressful on your mind and body. Give yourself a break throughout the day. You deserve it. Okay, one of my favorite things to have after a workout is this high-key protein cereal. It's normally super expensive, but I get it from Grocery Outlet for like $3. But I love cereal. I'm a sucker for cereal. This is basically just protein in cereal form. It's super low in sugar as well. I have it with some coconut milk, and that's really my afternoon snack. All right, got my workout in, got my post-workout snack in, and now we got Jack making dinner for us.
It's my night.
What you making?
We're making turkey meatballs with veggie pasta tonight. So thanks.
Using the Instant Pot here. Ground turkey, a little bit of panko, some seasoning, some tomato sauce. And then I recently got this edamame and spirulina spaghetti. I've had this before. It is a different brand from Costco, but this is great because it has a ton of protein in it and it keeps you full. And it's colorful. We've also got Posey working really hard right now to help us out, right?
She's working hard by staying quiet.
That's true. All right, got my pasta here with some family feud.
Yeah.
Sitting down with Steve. Beautiful. Good job, Jack. Looks great. Excited to dive in. I put a little layer of mashed cauliflower in there. If you've never tried the Trader Joe's mashed cauliflower, I highly recommend it. Then sprinkled with a little Parmesan. One thing I wanted to show you is that before bed, I'll have one of these, either this relaxing vanilla collagen powder or these Vital Performance sleep powder. These supplements, right before bed, I put them in just hot water. It's like the little kids when they want their warm milk before bed. It just helps me relax a little bit. Notice that ending the day with either some sort of tea or something like this has really helped me, because at night is when my mind starts racing the most. And I started getting too reliant on melatonin, so I really wanted to try these more natural supplements. And then I'll go over to my chocolate drawer when I'm really craving something sweet. These chocolate pieces from Dallas, this chocolate place in Dallas called Guittard, they're so good. They're like these beautiful dark chocolate morsels that I love so much. I also have them on white chocolate, so like at the end of the day before I go to bed, I'm like in here wrestling, getting some chocolate for myself, and then I have my little supplement. But that's it. All right, please ignore my little beanie. I wear this to keep my hair from getting frizzy at night. But one of the last things I do before I wash my face and before bed is take my medication. If you're on medication, please do not feel bad about having to take it, because it makes us better and it gives us the chemicals in our brain that we need. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please, again, if you have any great recipes, put them below. I'll put mine below in the comments. And remember to like, subscribe, and stay healthy out there, and I'll see you soon. All right, bye.